It was a bright and sunny morning when 7-year-old Max woke up to the sound of his mom whispering, "Today's the big day." Max sat up, his eyes wide and excited, and asked, "Disneyland? Are we really going to Disneyland today?" He gasped, and his parents smiled and nodded. Max jumped out of bed so fast he nearly forgot to put on his shoes. As they walked through the entrance gates of Disneyland, Max's jaw totally dropped. It was like, wow, walking into a living cartoon. There were towering castles, marching bands playing cheerful tunes, people in Mickey Mouse ears everywhere, and even a giant Mickey-shaped balloon floating above the crowd. First stop? Main Street, USA. Max stared wide-eyed at the old-fashioned candy shops, the smiling dancers twirling down the street, and the colorful parade floats passing by. He even waved at Goofy, who waved back and did a little silly dance just for him. Max tugged his parents toward Fantasyland. "I want to see the castle," he shouted, pointing at the glittering turrets of Sleeping Beauty's castle. Inside, it was like stepping into a fairy tale. He watched scenes from the story come alive through glowing windows and soft music. But honestly, the real thrill came when they rode the Peter Pan's flight ride. Max flew over miniature cities and glowing stars, sailing in a flying pirate ship just like in the movie. "I'm flying, Mom!" he shouted midair, his hands stretched out like wings. After lunch, oh man, Mickey-shaped pretzels and a chocolate-dipped ice cream bar, my dad took me to Adventureland. There, I braved the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It was dark and mysterious, with pirate ships firing cannons and skeletons guarding treasure. I held onto my dad's hand really tight, but I couldn't stop grinning. Then came Tomorrowland, where I got to blast off on Space Mountain. It was fast and dark and twisty, kind of like zooming through a galaxy of lights. "That was awesome!" I shouted at the end, my hair all blown back and my heart totally racing. But the best part? Jedi Training. A real-life Jedi Master picked Max to come on stage. He put on a brown robe and held a glowing blue lightsaber. Suddenly, Darth Vader appeared. Max took a deep breath, raised his saber, and followed the Jedi's moves to battle the Dark Lord. The crowd cheered. Max felt like a real hero. As the sun began to set, Max sat on his dad's shoulders to watch the evening parade. Giant floats covered in twinkling lights rolled by. Elsa sang "Let It Go," Buzz Lightyear did a robotic dance, and Mickey and Minnie waved from a glowing float shaped like a birthday cake. Then, boom! The sky exploded with fireworks. Bursts of red, gold, blue, and green filled the night as the castle lit up in sparkles. Max gasped, his eyes wide with wonder. "Is this real?" "It's real because you're here, Max." On the way home, Max sat in the back seat hugging a stuffed Mickey Mouse. That was the best day ever. I met pirates, flew through space, and fought Darth Vader. His parents smiled at each other as Max drifted into dreams full of magic, adventure, and fairy dust. The end.